Hello there, Aries. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here today. These are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card spread that is meant just for you. I really hope that you are all doing well, that your day is going off or starting off on a positive note. Thank you again for being here. All right, let's do this, Aries. Bottom of the deck for you today is, whoa, Nine of Swords. Oh, so there's something here mentally that you're going to have to let go of. Whatever it is that may have happened in the past, it's really kind of occupied your mind and is forcing you to kind of live this nightmare every day, multiple times a day for some. It's time for you to really gain the meaning from it and really allow yourself to just be released. It's almost as if you're really controlled by these thoughts. They're just kind of reoccurring in your mind all the time, and it's really keeping you from moving on and really achieving your goals. So make sure that you go within and really trust your intuition and understand that there is something really bigger for you out there, and these things that have happened in the past that have caused this mental anguish for you. There's a lesson behind that in our job, for example, and for all of us. Anytime we go through big challenges in our lives that's really kind of weighed us down, make sure that, you find the time to really go within and find that lesson. We all have to find that lesson, because we're all humans and we are all here to experience different things and learn from them. All right. See, many of you are really tired of feeling this way, tired of being imprisoned. There is something here where many of you are feeling like you're trapped, and you know that there's something more for you out there, and you're starting to plan. You want to really seek out new opportunities, new adventures, maybe even a new career, or even a move for some of you. Yeah, you're going to receive that clarity, what you have been asking for. You sit and really contemplate everything that's gone on in your life, and you're asking yourself, many of you are asking yourself, why, right? What has happened to my life? And you're going to receive that breakthrough, that mental clarity that's going to lead you to the next step, that's going to allow you to venture out and really expand your world. See, clarity. Both of these cards really speak to that. The Queen of Swords is incredibly logical. You're going to approach these new opportunities that come about, right? Once you expand your world, once you plan and strategize and make the choice to move forward, move away from this place of mental anguish, you are going to be able to logically make the next step. Right? Take that next step. Remember to trust your gut, trust your intuition when you do move forward, whatever that choice is for you, how you're going to do it. Make sure you're using your intuition and you're approaching this in a very diplomatic way as well, because you are very much in tune right now with what you want. Some of you are getting to that point. And if you're not there yet, trust that that's on its way. Just be ready to receive it. When you communicate with others, make sure that you are communicating, again, in a very diplomatic manner so that you do not create any conflict for yourself. You see here, you're moving in the core of your reading here. You are receiving, you will, or if you haven't yet, you will be receiving mental clarity, and you'll know exactly what you need to do to plan your future and take action. You know that you need to plant the seeds for the next step in your life, but you actually have to take action on it, right? You have planned, you've strategized, you have all the plans, you know what to do. Now you just got to act on it. Yeah, so contemplation. So many of you are either very bored, very apathetic, or just kind of sitting back and really thinking about everything that has occurred in your life. Like how have you gotten to where you are today? And maybe some of you may have a lot of doubt and worry and wonder and anxiety here, that like, what's next for you, or is it ever going to get better for you? Trust that the universe is trying to give you some opportunity here, something that you are going to truly love, that is going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. And all you have to do, like I said, you have the plans in place, and you've thought about it long and hard, right? It's like many of you want to take that step. Now you just got to trust that you need to make that next move. See, the Tower moment, you're contemplating everything that has happened in your life. Tower moments happen for us, not against us. So looking back and whatever it is that has happened that's really taken this tower down, you know, that's causing this mental anguish, this nightmare that you keep reliving every day, you need to, it's time for you, while you're sitting here contemplating, it's time for you to really find the meaning behind that. What did it do to elevate you? How did it transform you? Yeah, see, the Magician. I mean, you know, you have the Tower moment, and then now you have here the Magician in the subconscious area here. You really truly know, I think there's a part of you that truly knows you can do this, but you're having this internal battle. Now, the Magician, it can manifest whatever it is that he desires for his next path, his future. You've just got to take that inspired action. You have to make sure that you are connecting with your divine self, and you take that next step. Everything here is really asking you to take the next step, like here and here. You have all the tools within you. It's just a matter of you committing and taking that next step. And again, trusting your gut, trusting your intuition. So I'm sensing a little bit of apprehension here, kind of like you're holding back, because you don't want to make a mistake and maybe have a repeat of the Tower moment here. The Moon card here represents just you not knowing exactly what is happening. It might be a little bit like it's hidden from you. And understand that what you may be seeing, if you were truly influenced by this anxiety, fear, and worry, they're illusions. And know that in the near future here, you're going to have illumination, but you have to first connect with yourself and trust your intuition. Right? This is whenever you see the Moon card, it's about going within. It's about you trusting your deepest self, your deepest and highest self, connecting with spirit, connecting with the divine, trusting your gut. Yeah, so there's conflict. You're having internal conflict here because you don't know if you should begin to plant the seeds, or, proceed with the plans that you've created. But here's the thing, this conflict here, whether it's you having conflict within, conflict with other people, it's a matter of you changing your way of thinking. You see the swords here, and then you have the swords here. So you've got mental anguish here, where I said you've got to see things from a different perspective. In this situation, again, when you have conflict, whether you are having conflict within yourself or with other people, begin to see things from a different perspective so that the outcome changes, and that it doesn't have to be this anguish or imbalance, right? You will begin to open doors and receive new opportunities if you see things from a different perspective. Four of Pentacles. So some of you are really concerned about your finances right now, and that's okay. Of course, you want to make sure that you have stability in your life, and you're going to get it as long as you connect with your intuition, as long as you take inspired action. Now, the Four of Pentacles can also signify, at least in my reading, that you're holding on too tightly to something, whether it's a way of thinking, right, or a belief. It's time for you to kind of loosen up a little bit. Also, remember that if you are really seeking abundance in your life, you have to make sure that you are matching the frequency of the thing that you desire most in your life. Whatever it is that you want to enter your life, whether it's love, whether it's new opportunities, you have to match that frequency. You can't expect the universe to send energy back to you that you never had. Right? So like in other words, that you don't see a possibility for. The universe will only respond to whatever it is that you send out into the universe. So send out love, send out positivity, and then take inspired action, right? It's one thing to constantly feel like, oh, I'm happy. Why am I not getting more happiness in my life? You have to act on it too, right? You have to truly believe that you're happy, and then you'd be surprised how doors will open for you and abundance follows. It's amazing. Judgment. Yeah, so it's time for you to reconcile everything that's happened in the past here that's caused you to feel this anxiety, worry, and fear. Once you have emotional completion or closure here, you will be spiritually awakened. You will know exactly the next step to take. because, you know, I'm sensing a lot of hesitation and internal conflict here within you. And so you've got to make sure that you are connecting with your higher self so that you can make the proper decisions, right? So that you can allow the mental clarity, those breakthroughs to happen, make the proper decision and take inspired action here to begin to plant the seeds and do the thing that you know, whatever it is. If you are wanting a different career, make a career pivot, you know, to do the thing that you really want to do. For example, you have to reconcile the past. You can't hang on to the past. Otherwise, it ruins, you know, any momentum that you have to start something new in your life. Okay? All right, let's take a look at some other oracle cards here. Let's take a look. Watch and wait. Yeah, so, you know, that part of watching and waiting is being in tune and being in alignment with universe, right? Pay attention to synchronicities. That's the message I'm trying to give you right now. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities in your life. Make sure that you are understanding that, you know, there's so much out there, you know, for you, but if you're not willing to receive it, you know, then you create that block, and then you don't receive things, and then it just kind of perpetuates that feeling, more of that feeling of like you're not receiving, right? So Aries, make sure you're planning and strategizing. And by the way, this is your card here, Two of Wands, so you are present in today's reading, which, you know, kind of just tells me that, yeah, this truly is, there is a message here for you. Set healthy boundaries. Yeah, so for some of you who may feel overwhelmed because you do too much for others, make sure you are setting healthy boundaries so that you can plan and do things for yourself, right? Be logical about what's around you. And if people are demanding way too much of you to the point where you're not giving enough to yourself, make sure that you put that foot down, right? The miracles are endless. Absolutely. I like this card here with the miracles are endless, because you have the card of the Magician here. You truly can create whatever it is that you desire. You just have to believe that you can do it, right? You have to believe first, so that, you know, you actually take inspired action and move in that direction of whatever it is that you truly desire. All right, Aries, thank you so much for being here. I love you. I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.